Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
In today's halacha, we will begin a series of halachas that relate to the topic of gambling. We will split this halacha to a number of parts, which will cover all the issues involved. The questions relating to gambling are: is it permitted to gamble on a one-time basis? Is it permitted to gamble on a steady basis? Can you visit Atlantic City for a weekend just to have some fun? Can you play in a casino? Can you play cards versus another person for money? Or even dreidel for money against another person? Is a gambler considered invalid to be a witness? Can you call him up to be an aid by the chuppah? And may one play lottery games, or does this also involve any prohibition of gambling? So to begin this topic, in today's halacha, we will discuss the law of invalidation of a gambler as a witness, which is the Talmudic and halachic source behind the entire topic of gambling. And from there, we will discuss in a further halacha regarding if there are any prohibitions involved, besides for the fact that he's invalidated as a witness, and regarding the laws of the lottery. It states in the Mishnah in Maseches Rosh Hashanah and in Sanhedrin, Daf Chav Daled Amud Beis, that Hamasachik Bekubia, one who gambles, as explains the Mefarshim, is invalidated as a witness. So any Torah matter that requires testimony, he's invalid, whether it be for a chuppah, whether it be on a ksuba, on a get, to bring proof in Bezdin for a certain side of a dispute. In any case that a valid witness is required, a gambler is invalid. And obviously, if someone who is attending such a procession in which a kosher witness is required, and he knows that this witness that was chosen is a gambler and the Rav doesn't know, it's incumbent upon him to let the Rav know of the situation that he's taking an invalid witness. However, not all types of gambling invalidates. What is the type of gambling that invalidates a witness? So the Gemara there brings a dispute regarding what is the reason that gambling invalidates a witness. The first opinion, Rami Bar Chama, states the reason is because a gambler is stealing money. You see, the loser didn't really intend to lose, so he really didn't intend to give any money to the winner. This is another form of stealing, and since he stole, he's transgressing a prohibition, therefore he's a rasha and he's invalid as a witness. The second opinion in the Gemara of Sheshes says, no, he has done nothing wrong in stealing. They played a game, they made the rules, he lost. You can't call the winner a stealer. Why then does the Mishnah invalidate him? Explains Rav Sheshes, the reason is because it's referring to a gambler that gambles his life away. Someone whose sole occupation is gambling. Doesn't have a job that he's making money in. He gambles for a living and lives off the proceeds. Such a person is not an honest person. Such a person has no concept of money. He can't be trusted on the witness stand. But stealing, he hasn't stolen. How do we rule halacha? Well, halacha we rule in Choshen Mishpat, chapter 34, halacha 16, like the opinion of Rav Sheshes, that only when one gambles for his occupation is he invalid as a witness. But a person who has a job and he gambles as a hobby for fun on the side, and it doesn't make money off of it, doesn't live off the proceeds, doesn't need the money, it's just a habit, such a person is not invalidated as a witness. That is the practical halachic ruling that we follow today. It's only in the case that a guy has no occupation but gambling, or he lives off the money, which we invalidate him from. So explains the smeh there in the intent of the mechaber. From all the above, it would seem that there's no prohibition involved in gambling. It just invalidates you as a witness. So I'll be invalid. What have I done wrong? Furthermore, it implies that it's permitted to gamble if you have an occupation, you're not living off the proceeds. So Mirz Hashem, in the next daily halacha, we will clarify this issue as explained in the Poskim.